watching Dontaesboxingnation.
From your vantage point, what exactly is causing the changes? I mean, I understand what the reasons are, like it conflicts with this sports game or another reason, but typically the promoter would sort of hammer that out up front. Like, from your vantage point, why does Triller keep running into these issues?
To be honest, I could only, there's certain things that sometimes I have on my mind. However, I try to steer away from the negativity of that. I think it's honestly just something that they're trying to find a way out. A
way out of
and
what?
For whatever reason, that's on them.
Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? So the Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos drama continues. I mean, this whole situation has become a nightmare for everyone involved in this fight. Triller has already pushed this fight back 5 times, but the 5th time they pushed it back, they made a huge mistake, because neither one of the fighters was on board with moving this fight from October 5th to October 16th. Now, Kambosos, or I should say Teofimo Lopez, eventually he went ahead and he agreed to moving the date to October 16th. So we start hearing reports that kind of implied and suggested that the fight is going on now. It's going to happen. Both fighters agreed. But it turned out Kambosos had never agreed with the fight being pushed back. In fact, the president of Triller, he did an interview with someone where he basically said that both Teofimo and Kambosos were on board and they're moving the date. The mistake he made was he ended up saying this without even talking to Kambosos' side to see if they really were okay with the date being pushed a 5th time. This was the letter that Kambosos' team sent to the IBF. I want to read this to you guys. Check it out. Triller has breached the contract, lied to the IBF about Mr. Kambosos' agreement to move the bout, and attempted to coerce Mr. Kambosos into executing an amendment that does not comply with the IBF Rule 10F, and that it does not specify a venue. In light of the foregoing, Mr. Kambosos has no choice but to ask the IBF to declare that Triller has failed to comply with the contract and with the IBF rules governing championship contests. Triller should be declared in default under Rule 10F2 and should be barred from future purse bids for its egregious behavior. Boy, that's a serious request right there. That is a hell of a letter. So the walls are closing in right now, and Triller has to decide what they're going to do. Are they going to allow this fight to get snatched and go to the 2nd place bid winner, which would be DAZN? Or are they going to risk putting this fight together and end up losing even more money on this fight? If this fight goes to DAZN's bid was $3.5 million compared to the $6 million that Triller bid, right? So you guys know what that means? This means that if Triller passes up on this fight and DAZN, they put this fight on their network, Teofimo is going to end up earning around the same amount of money that Bob Arum offered him, which was $1.5 million. I mean, because remember, guys, if Teofimo is fighting on another network, he's obligated to pay his promoter Bob Arum 20%. And then, of course, there's the expenses of him paying out his team as well. So he did all of this for what? Once again, I'm going to keep telling you guys this. If Teofimo had confidence that he really could beat Devin Haney, he would not have gone through this nightmare trying to push so hard for this Kambosos fight. Do you guys know that if Teo would have fought against Devin Haney, he would have made around $5 million for that fight? And the winner could have fought Kambosos. That's how it should have been. But Teofimo, he's the one to blame. He turned this whole situation into a huge mess just to try to pick the opponent that he thought was the safest opponent to pick. I mean, but speaking of this situation being a nightmare, the nightmare is not over yet, because there's no guarantee that Tio is even going to get past Kambosos. Kambosos is focused right now, man. I think if Tio wins or loses this fight, it's going to be a very, very difficult fight for him. And we may see Tio looking a lot different than we've ever seen him look because of the styles that are involved and because of Kambosos' confidence. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we get this fight on DAZN or on Triller now. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at ScalpCarolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP. And I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention. So I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, ScalpCarolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, can you fix this? And, he pretty much said, no problem. My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, ScalpCarolinas, to get this done.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improved footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a Focus Ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a Focus Ball. When you train with the Focus Ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit, making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the Focus Ball now.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.